Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ames, and we are concluding the mini-series Band of Brothers. This is episode 10 points. I have no tissues left. Spears. I mean, all these men they've showcased are phenomenal. And every man who went, every man who lost their life, so phenomenal. The sacrifices that everyone made. Oh, I love Doc. Gonna be so hard to pick a favorite episode, maybe. Band of Brothers, Part 10, Points, July 1945, Zell MC, Austria. Yeah, I was just going to say Austria is so beautiful. Look at the calm and peace that they're portraying already.
It was more than 3 years since Lewis Nixon and I decided to join the paratroops.
God.
And more than a year since we'd first gone to war, not knowing what would happen to us.
Yeah, you wouldn't know the future.
I thought it might be you. Yeah, I heard reports about a red-headed Eskimo. Thought I'd check it out.
Come to join me for a morning swim?
Yeah, you know me so well.
He's not jumping in. Just so nice to see them having some peace.
What is that?
Ran into the regimental photographer. Said he had all these photographs of the 506th. Went all the way back to Toccoa.
Oh my gosh, really?
Traded them for a couple of Lugers.
That's a bargain.
There's photos of them all. Oh, they're little babies. They're so young. They still are young, just like before, you know?
What do you think you'll do after this?
Get some breakfast.
He already said what he was gonna do. He was gonna go get a piece of land and have some peace.
I had a meeting with Colonel Sink. He had discussed the possibility of staying.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna stay in the army.
Yeah, it's a career.
Oh wow, you're freaking good at it.
Said I'd think about it.
Nixon is out, I think. Don't blame him.
The company in Nixon, New Jersey. Oddly enough, I know the owners. Probably gonna expect me to make something of myself. I thought maybe I'd drag you with me.
Oh, drag my best friend with me.
Are you offering me a job?
We'll see how you do in your interview. Probably scrape something up.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
He's gonna think about it for sure. Probably has a lot of options.
I really appreciate it.
Think about it.
What's Winter's gonna do? Going for a morning swim would be so relaxing, so peaceful after everything that they've been through. Like, look at this. It's such a beautiful place in the world. You would just be so thankful. You would just appreciate the littlest things, like a swim in a lake.
Hard to fathom. And the war wasn't even over. I was still getting used to hot showers and morning swims.
The music is so peaceful. The piano.
We'd entered Bavaria in early May with the hopes of capturing Berchtesgaden. This famous town high in the Alps was the Nazi Party's symbolic home.
Oh.
Although Hitler was dead, to make it their last stand from which to mount a guerrilla resistance against the Allied advance.
Wow.
The first step was blocking the roads.
Whoa. Holy shit.
When are we expecting the engineers to arrive?
Half an hour ago. Well, if you're the SS, you're not gonna let us waltz into Hitler's house.
If you're looking for someone to find another way up that mountain, Easy Company is ready and willing. Terrific. Let's go find out where Hitler lived.
Ron? We're not sure what's up there. The colonel doesn't want us taking any unnecessary risks.
No. Do not want to risk anyone or anything. I just love his dedication. He's like, send me in.
Conversation with General Leclerc. He told me he was first into Paris, and by God, he wanted to be first into Berchtesgaden. Now, you fire up 2nd Battalion and outflank that French son of a bitch.
Yes, sir. One Easy Company in the lead. Have the men assembled down on the Autobahn.
Yes, sir.
Surrendering flags?
Not even any natives.
That's because this is the one town you can't deny being a true Nazi.
What do you mean?
Well, you have to be to live here.
That's really the first time we've actually seen the Nazi flag. Jarring seeing that after the color and the tones of this whole show. I guess because it has such a significant meaning and what it stood for and what it stands for and stuff, you know? Oh, running away.
Kitty would love this. How many brides get a wedding present from Hitler? You know, whoever comes in here after us is gonna take whatever isn't nailed down.
Wouldn't want that to happen.
Guys, don't even think about it.
Spears. He's collecting more stuff.
Have F Company put a double guard on the hotel. Nobody gets hurt. Not now. Easy, you'll head up the mountain through the Obersalzberg and take the Eagle's Nest.
Is he keeping that?
The Eagle's Nest was a surprise birthday present for Hitler. A mountaintop stone retreat, 8,000 feet up, accessible by a gold-plated elevator.
Are you freaking serious? This must be so crazy walking into the enemy's house after everything you've been through and seeing everything that they have. Oh. He's like, what else can I collect? Oh. Scared the shit out of me. God, malarkey. Oh, this is pictures of Hitler. Of course, if it's like his place. Wow, these men have seen so much, from war to the beautiful Alps.
Have a drink, just so as we can say we saw you do it.
He's like, no.
Report just came in, effective immediately. All troops stand fast on present position.
Standing fast.
Are you guys all drunk? Oh no.
You ready for it? Listen up. German army surrendered.
They surrendered. It's over.
I got a present for you. Come on.
Did he find him his specific liquor he was looking for? Wow, you guys freaking did it. Ooh, Nixon looks cool in his Aves.
We discovered it yesterday.
Yeah, it's like a cellar. Or is that just going into the basement? It was a creepy house. Are there people down here? Oh, is it? Oh, the liquor?
10,000 bottles of the world's finest liquor, wine, and champagne helped Easy Company mark the day the war in Europe came to an end.
Wow.
Take what you want and have each company take a truckload.
Wow.
We're heading for Austria in the morning, but don't feel you have to leave anything here for whoever comes next. Happy VE Day.
Yeah,
Victory?
victory in Europe.
Wow, he's like, yeah, look at all this liquor.
Happy VE Day.
Happy VE Day.
Instead of an aggressive combat unit, we became an occupation force, and no one wanted to leave Berchtesgaden. Until they saw Austria.
It's almost poetic ending somewhere as beautiful as that after everything you've been through.
War is over! Have all your men collect the weapons, deposit them at the church, at the school, and at the airfield.
Please
Oh,
accept this
war.
as my formal surrender, Major. It is better than to lay it on the desk of a clerk.
You may keep your sidearm, Colonel.
What respect. Winters with his respect, man.
Marks the grim battlefield of Okinawa. But Okinawa is the next big step towards victory over Japan.
Oh my gosh, that would be so hard to watch.
So when are we going?
We don't have a date yet.
We're gonna tell the men right away?
Some of them will have enough points to go home instead.
Oh, that's what points means.
I think most of us here will have enough. And each of
Yeah,
us will
but-
have to decide what to do. But I want those veterans who are staying, all new replacements ready to fight. That means troop reviews, but above all, it means physical training.
They're gonna love you.
I don't know how you would want to go to Japan after that and fight after you've been through all this, but some people would want to keep fighting, I guess, and some people would want to go home.
Hey, you know what? I got an idea. Why don't we just shoot bull here? Feed the company for a week.
Whoa. It's a buck. It's a good sign. They're not going to freaking shoot it. That's a really good omen.
Let him get away. Army ought to be glad to be rid of you.
How many points you need?
15?
That's it.
I thought I had it bad.
No Purple Hearts, never was injured.
He's never was frickin' injured. Oh my God, Shifty. I feel like he let that deer go for sure.
General Taylor is aware that many veterans, including Normandy veterans, still do not have the 85 points required to be discharged. Today, he has authorized a lottery to send one man home in each company.
A lottery?
For Easy Company, the winner is...
Who's it gonna be?
Sergeant Darrell C. Powers.
Shifty!
101st Airborne Division will definitely be redeployed to the Pacific.
My Malarkey's face. I mean, I know they're amazing, but like, really, do they have to go?
I just wanted to say goodbye.
It's been a long time. I just don't rightly know how I'm going to explain all this.
Oh, you can't.
You're a hell of a fine soldier, Shifty. There's nothing more to explain.
Thank you, sir.
2 days later, Shifty Powers was on a truck headed for the rear and a boat home. Unfortunately, the truck was hit head-on by a drunken corporal from another regiment. Shifty had a broken pelvis, a broken arm, and a bad concussion. He survived.
Oh my God. He didn't get injured at war and then a frickin' drunk driver hit them? Poor guy.
Guts and Glory here applied for a transfer.
13th Airborne and heading out for the Pacific right away. If I'm going, I want to get it over with.
Are you in on this too?
I can't let him go by himself. He doesn't know where it is.
You're leaving the men?
They don't need me anymore.
So you were given command of the company on D-Day?
That's right.
Yes, he was. Oh, the memories. This frickin' episode 2, when they took out these German guns. This is the first guy he lost.
In Holland, they bumped you to Battalion XO. Bastards took your company away.
Oh, when he killed the young boy. Never forget that face.
I fired my last shots there.
Well, the whole damn war.
Yes, sir.
That's
You got through
right.
Bastogne without having to fire your weapon.
That is correct, sir.
Can't imagine a tougher test for a leader under those conditions.
You got through it.
Not gonna make a career in the Army.
I don't know, sir.
You've done enough.
Yeah, you frickin' earned it.
Thank you, sir. It's not my objective.
And frankly, I think your men have earned the right to keep you around.
Okay. He's not going.
So I would stay in Austria for the time being, trying to watch over soldiers who had no enemy to fight.
One of those Polacks what was at the slave camp said this is where the guy lives, right here.
Which camp?
Whatever camp.
What if this guy's just a soldier? What if he's an officer with no ties to the SS? What if he's innocent?
Webster with the morals here.
You think he's a soldier like you and me? Where the hell have you been for the past 3 years?
He's mad. He wants revenge for his people.
Sie können nicht hier reinkommen.
Oh, Webster can't watch. Is he gonna shoot him?
He's guilty. Lead God says so.
He probably is.
What?
Shoot him!
No.
The other guy shoot him? Oh, Webster's mad. Don't blame Liebgott. He'd be so angry.
Everyone just wanted to go home.
I have 81 points. It's just not good enough.
That's because he was in the hospital. Probably lost out on some points, but I don't really understand how the points works. What the frick? Are they okay? Oh, he died.
75 points. He was 10 points short.
The enemy had surrendered, but somehow men were still dying.
Yeah, what in the hell?
With their families by now, who'd served with distinction since before Normandy, were stuck here because they didn't have the points.
Yeah, how, like, why can't they go home? At least, like, in the in-between if they have to get sent out again.
I tried to explain. This fucking limey wouldn't listen.
Oh, no.
Hold on a second now, right?
No. This is horrible. I know they've all been through a lot.
Can't operate on him?
Not me. You'd need a brain surgeon.
What are you doing? We're gonna go find a brain surgeon.
Should we shoot this bastard on sight? Try and take him alive.
A German brain surgeon.
You're going to shoot me, shoot me. If you're not, put the gun away. If you want him to live, you'll help me. First, by putting that away.
It'd be so stressful to have a gun pointed at you.
Let me drive. We'll get there faster.
That's probably true. He knows the roads. Oh, this guy's pretty calm and collected. It's what you want in a brain surgeon. Oh man, all these guys are so mad and angry. Are they beating him up?
You okay?
Where is he?
Oh.
That's him?
Replacement, our company.
When you talk to an officer, you say sir.
Oh. don't think he's gonna do it. Can't kill one of your own.
Have the MPs take care of this piece of shit.
Crowd surgeon says he's gonna make it.
He's gonna make it. I feel like they're all on edge.
Better not be lying to me.
His frickin' grin. He'll come for you, man. Don't lie to him. I wouldn't lie to Spears.
I'd like to resign as company first sergeant. I miss being back amongst the men.
Well, I guess you've earned your right to demote yourself.
Easy Company's gonna need a commanding officer post-wars.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's absolutely irresponsible to leave them in the hands of the wrong person. They're too much of a valuable resource to the military.
So you've decided to stay in the Army?
Yes, I'm gonna stay with the men.
Wow.
So some of us would stay by choice, but others were stuck here unless we could find excuses to send them away.
Sorry, it's not a more hospitable location.
Paris is just fine.
Trying to get them all out of there.
To reassign you, and I thought battalion headquarters might be a good place.
Is this the type of job I can expect from now on?
Yeah, when we're not sunning ourselves by the lake.
A big smile on his face.
With your permission, I would like to address my men briefly.
Sobel! We meet again.
Captain Sobel?
Major Winters?
Captain Sobel. We salute the rank, not the man.
Wow. Oh my god. Guys, translate for him.
The long war, it's been a tough war. You fought bravely, proudly for your country. You are a special group.
Interesting to see the parallels between the different countries and, you know, the soldiers all being a band of brothers.
Among brothers, we've shared foxholes.
It's like they're talking to each other.
We've seen death and suffered together. I'm proud to have served with each and every one of you. You deserve long and happy lives in peace.
What the hell happened to them?
Crazy.
New Jersey, huh? You awake yet?
Wake.
Yeah, he likes sleeping. Oh, I love that he jumped in. That's awesome. Oh, they're playing some baseball. So American. Fuck.
But Compton came back to see the company to let us know that he was all right.
Oh.
He became a prosecutor in Los Angeles.
Wow.
And was later appointed to the California Court of Appeals.
Holy shit.
David Webster became a writer for the Saturday Evening Post and Wall Street Journal.
Wow.
In 1961, he went out on the ocean alone and was never seen again.
What?
Johnny Martin would return to his job at the railroad. He splits his time between Arizona and a place in Montana.
Oh, I love that.
George Luz became a handyman in Providence, Rhode Island.
Nice.
As a testament to his character, 1,600 people attended his funeral. Doc Rowe died in Louisiana.
Wow.
He'd been a construction contractor. Frankfort County returned to Chicago and worked a postal route as a mailman. Joe Liebgott returned to San Francisco and drove his cab.
I love that.
Bull Ranneman was one of the best soldiers I ever had. He went into the earth-moving business in Arkansas.
Well, I guess for the series 2000, 2001.
Alton Moore returned to Wyoming with a unique souvenir, Hitler's personal photo albums.
Oh.
He was killed in a car accident.
No.
Floyd Talbert. We all lost touch with in civilian life until he showed up at a reunion just before his death.
Wow. Maybe he just had such a hard time.
How we lived our lives after the war was as varied as each man.
Yeah.
Harwood Lipton became a glass-making executive.
So
Harry
still
Welsh.
alive.
He married Kitty Grogan.
She waited for him. And these two guys.
Ronald Spears stayed in the Army. He retired a lieutenant colonel.
Made for it.
For Easy Company, it was D-Day plus 434.
Morning. President Truman received the unconditional surrender from the Japanese.
Oh, wow.
War's over.
Each man in the 101st Airborne would be going home.
Okay. Thank
Each
God.
of us would be forever connected by our shared experience, and each would have to rejoin the world as...
It'd be so hard after everything you've been through.
Lewis Nixon had some tough times after the war. My friend Lou died in 1995.
Oh.
And was a personnel manager at the Nixon Nitration Works until I was called back into service to train officers and rangers.
Probably a damn good teacher.
Pennsylvania, finally finding a little farm. A little peaceful corner of the world.
He did it.
Where I still live today. There is not a day that goes by that I do not think of the men I served with. Never got to enjoy the world without war.
What words?
And it's
Dick
a very
Winters.
unusual bonding.
I thought that was him. Lipton.
And so we were a close-knit group.
Admire more than Bill Garnier and Joe Toy.
I'm just one part of the big war, that's all.
Bill!
Sometimes it makes me cry.
Yeah, it makes me cry too.
Heroes are the fellas that are still
Babe
buried over
Heffron.
there.
That's
You
true.
thought that you could do just about anything.
Shifty.
You lost a lot of that.
Oh,
Well, he's hoping to stay alive, that's all. Yeah.
Josh Martin. Think that's okay to hope for?
We in it shall be remembered. We lucky few, we band of brothers.
I have a question my grandson asked me the other day. Grandpa, were you a hero in the war? Grandpa said no, but I served in a company of heroes.
Oh my God. Oh, what beautiful words. These men, what incredible human beings. I honestly don't know how I'm gonna make it through the documentary. What a beautiful way to end a mini-series that is obviously based on historical and true events. What a remarkable way to start episodes in a series by interviewing the real men. I really find that to be a really powerful thing that they did in this mini-series, because every time these men spoke, I was captivated, I was compelled to listen to them, and you felt everything that they were saying. And for them to show their true emotions when they would start to break down and what they were talking about, you just were there for them, and you honor their vulnerability as much as you do everything that they endured and everything that they sacrificed to help win the war. I am gonna sit and I'm going to think on my feelings about this show. I'm gonna do that as an exclusive on my Patreon, talking about not only just the story, but the filmmaking and things that I really thought were remarkable storytelling works in this show. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here along this ride with me. This is probably one of the best series I've ever seen. It's like one long movie, probably because it's based on true events, but it's more than that. The stories are absolutely so important to watch, to be told, to listen to. I think that what they accomplished here in storytelling and filmmaking, I think, was an absolute masterpiece. If you guys want to watch We Stand Alone Together, the documentary, I will be reacting to that on my Patreon, so don't forget to check that out. Thank you guys again so much, and I'll see you guys in the next reaction. Ciao.